Yeah, I think Narcos only had 4 players for the last map. So I'm wondering if they're going to... They have 5 this time?
Yeah, unless they are playing a 4v5. I think they're going to do... I think they got Orkana? Let me see. Oh wait, no, they only have 4.
Probably doing 4v5 here. As soon as this timer runs out, it should reset, and then we will get right into the pistol round.
Alright, and I think they might actually be playing 4v5. Unfortunate for NarcoS, but we'll see how they fare. I know personally, having played against them, that they are a decent squad.
Deathwish starting on the defense side here.
Match starting. Get ready.
Looks like we're getting it off right now. They are playing a 4v5, but it'll be all good, I think. So, again, Deathwish starting on Rayab's side, NarcoS starting on Colonist's side, and we're getting into our pistol round, which is going to be the first round of each half. So, we're going to see NarcoS making their way over towards the B site here. And we have some aggression coming through, and early artillery not going to be connecting, though. Nades coming out onto the site.
Oh, that bounce. Perfect bounce from Nova.
Tinkerillo, though, getting the trade back. Echo and Tinkerillo both getting taken out. All of a sudden now it's a 3-on-2, but 2 players are low on the NarcoS side, but they are going to be securing that scan there. Mr. No Mercy and Mars, a 2 versus 3 retake here. Nade goes... Looks like he was trying to nade Cubby there. Mr. No Mercy able to take out Spitfire. Mars able to get the kill and cuts. And he calls out the last player on site, and Just James is going to be taken out by Mr. No Mercy. And they're going to be securing the defuse, it looks like.
There's a little spin off the platform when he fell off there. Almost got the 180 on him.
That would have been sick, honestly.
Scan interrupted. Round loss.
That would have been pretty crazy, a little phase action there. But now we're going to be into our rifle and full gun rounds. Like we said in the first game, there's not really an economy, so you know, you can have whatever guns you want, and it's more about, you know, the gun skill and the teamwork versus, you know, economy management and things of that nature. So we're going to see NarcoS once again trying for that B play. Nade goes a little bit far. Spitfire going to be chilling in the smoke in mid, and NarcoS just going to be sending it up towards B long there. And Bazinga's going to be in for a time here.
Bazinga really favoring that back corner with those barrels.
Spitfire taking out Mr. No Mercy early. Bazinga takes out 1, but gets traded out by Just James, and now it's a 3 versus 3. Tinkerillo taking out Spitfire, bringing it to a 2-on-2. Here comes a nade. Oh, Just James just eating that a little bit. Just James taking out Tinkerillo, and now it's Echo versus 2.
Scan started.
Pushing up this short angle. There's a frag. Doesn't quite get to the site here. Echo's still at full health. Just James at half right now.
And he's got to start speeding up this retake here just a little bit. He's taking a lot of time here, and that artifact is almost scanned. And Nova able to get the headshot into Echo, and NarcoS taking their first round. Against the odds, 4v5.
Yeah, 4v5, still able to grab a round. Sometimes I think that playing on offense is a little bit easier when you are down a player, because you don't have to leave an entire lane open. But they're definitely doing a great job here. 1-1 right now. Nova at 3 kills. Mr. No Mercy on the other team at 2 kills. Get that grenade.
I guess there's.
Almost killing Nova there.
We have just James kind of lurking over towards the A site with the scanner there. And will that prompt to rotate, especially Custod Totus getting the first kill onto Bazinga. And Mars is just going to kind of hang out here. And just James kind of waiting. Tinkerilla able to take out Cuss. Look at that, Mr. No Mercy just walks right past Just James. Mars also getting taken out as well. Echo taking out Spitfire. Now it's Just James versus 2, but Tinkerillo's at half, so Echo really needs to live here, and he's going to be able to get the artifact scan.
Scan started.
Backing off to that quad angle. Throwing an A towards mid. Nobody there just yet. Has this longer angle as using the SMGs, though.
Oh, and Tinkerillo's taking a really long time rotating through CAD instead of just going with Echo. And that's, you know, they're going to have to accelerate this retake here, especially because the scanner is already halfway done. I mean, look at this. All Just James has to do at this point is hide.
Staying alive, taking a couple of shots. I know where he's at now, but scanner's almost out of time.
And he kills one. Echo gets it, but there's not time left. He's grabbing at the wrong thing.
Scan complete. Round
Oh no.
Wrong icon there. The scanner is that little white,
That white
disc.
thing. It's okay. We let it live.
Yeah, did not have enough time to stop the or interrupt either way.
round starting.
Again, different from other games in Vail, I feel like you have to be really fast on those retakes. I mean, you have to send it. There is no, you know, there's no saving, there's no playing it careful. You just have to send it. As moving forward, we see a smoke go on over toward the A site here. And Mars gets the kill onto Nova, but Just James also able to get the native. Once again, it's a 3 versus 3. Tinkerilla takes out Spitfire. Now it's a 3-on-2. And Just James and Echo trade 1 versus 2 again. This time, Cuss being the one needing the clutch here. And Bazinga spots it, but gets the headshot. Now it's 1 versus 1, and Tinkerilla is halved. Both players actually halved at this point. And Tinkerillah is just kind of sneaking on through. And Cuss is going to go for the rotate, but Tinkerilla is going to hear this. He's got a whole minute left. Does Tinkerilla realize he's going to be rotating?
I don't think he does. A lot of players, you know, aren't a fan of just running to the other side of the map or making the rounds take that long, but it does look like they are starting to catch on. We'll be behind them. But we'll see how far Cuss can get towards the site before there's an open line towards him.
I mean, it looks like he's just straight up sending it. I mean,
30 seconds remaining.
Tinkerilla is on his heel. Cuss is now officially scanning the artifact.
It looks like he's going cat.
Now, Tinkerilla does have utility here. You can see he's got a flash and a grenade. And once again, retake situation, you just got to go for it. You got to clear everything.
A lot of angles to clear on these sites.
It's just
Tinkerilla
popping his way in.
one-handed.
And Tinkerilla able to get the kill. Is he going to be able to get the defuse?
I believe he will have enough time to finish this one off.
And there it is. Tinkerilla going to be clutching out for Deathwish with just a sliver of health left. 2-2. Both these teams tied up.
Yeah, still had his utility after that, but sometimes not throwing it is better. You don't want to give away your position.
Exactly, and we saw that a little bit last game with players throwing utility when they were in clutch situations. And, you know, you want to save it until you really need it.
2-2.
And Smoke going to go down in mid, a little bit to the left. Or, sorry, to the right there.
All 4 of Narcos up mid here. Mr. No Mercy did back farther into lower ton, so he's not going to be able to see this. Tin Gorilla has been behind these.
But he's going to
barrels.
throw a nade, and that's going to alert the Narco S players. Tinkerilla gets the kill, but Just James able to get the trade. Spitfire also killing Mars there. Echo taking out Spitfire. Now it's Just James versus 3. And he is on Cat. He does have the scanner. Mercy able to get the kill. And Deathwish able to take a 3rd round there.
Heard his footsteps starting to go up Cat there. Able to have his sights trained on him as soon as he was pushing around the corner.
Round starting. Get ready.
7 kills on Tin Gorilla. 7 kills on Just James. Narco's still on 4 members in their team.
Oh, that nade doing a lot of damage to Cuss. You see, he's already halved. And the Narco S players are just going to be sending it up B long here, trying to make something happen. Nade's coming out. Smoke's coming out to try to cover the cross there. Tinkerilla is going to be opening fire there. They do smoke the cross. Nade goes a little bit far. Tinkerilla gets the first opening pick. Bazinga taking out Nova.
Bazinga's still in these barrels in the back here.
Just James takes out Bazinga. Tinkerilla kills 1, and he sees the other one. Echo coming in to save the day. Deathwish taking a 4th round.
Four to 2. Tin Gorilla, great hold from them.
Round starting.
Gets a pick, backs off a little bit, gets some more damage. These early game nades are huge in deciding which team pulls out ahead. That early kill for Narcos, turning it into a 4v4, is like that pick is exactly what they need every round.
Lots of smokes coming out over on the A site. They've already smoked the cross, smoked tons. No Mercy taking out Nova. Just James working his way up A long there. He's going to get himself into a nice corner. Might actually be able to get the drop on Mars here. Spitfire gets taken out, but he does get spotted. And Just James able to kill Mars. It's going to be opening up the site. Echo gets some damage onto Just James. Cuss takes out Echo. And now it's up to Mr. No Mercy and Tinkerilla in this retake here.
Scan started.
Cuss able to take out Mr. No Mercy, and it's Tinkerilla versus 2. Tinkerilla takes out 1. He knows where the other one is.
Didn't prime that grenade.
Round lost.
And Cuss
able to clutch it out. A very nice job coming out from Narco S. They're just getting their opening picks, catching Deathwish off 1 by 1, and they're making it work. And especially in a 4v5, that's what you need to do. You just need to try to catch
Round
players,
starting.
you know, trying to take those 1v1s.
Mr. No Mercy going for this early frag again. Doesn't connect. Nova and Spitfire will be at this close garage angle. No Mercy pushing a little bit into tunnels. Gonna be able to see that nobody's there, but he might get a little bit too aggressive.
Whoa, he just turned around.
Question
Is he making he is making footsteps, so players should be alerted to his position.
Spitfire and Nova by the other side, but Just James does have the scanner here. It's looking like their slow play is actually able to keep them hidden here.
Yeah, they're going to completely rotate off the site. And it's looking like Deathwish is called a rotate at this point. They know that the A site is completely open, but they've got numbers here.
Started.
2 versus 5. They gotta play the time as much as they can in this position. Just peeking a little bit. Great.
Just James picks off 1. He gets a second, but Just James gets cut down, and they're going to be going for the defuse. Echo's still grabbing at the wrong thing. They don't know where it is. Does he have enough time? And Deathwish are able to.
Scan interrupted.
They were able to interrupt there. I'm not sure what exactly happened with Cuss there. I'm not sure if they lost their gun.
Maybe he lost his gun or something. That
Yeah.
could very well happen. Which is unfortunate. I mean, they kind of had this setup there. I mean, they were taking off players one by one.
Yeah, that was almost a really, really good 2 versus 5 they had. Tin Gorilla at 11, Just James at 11 as well. Pushing into the lower tunnels here. Gun up. Cuss and Spitfire together here.
Oh, look at this, though. Mr. No Mercy, though, able to kill Spitfire and push it right through mid. Mars getting cussed there, and Nova trying to make things happen. He does have the scanner, so he's got to be careful with where he plays. And Mr. No Mercy is still down below.
Nade
That nade
going
goes
a little far.
Round
And just
lost.
like that, Tinkerell and Bazinga coming in with a cleanup. Deathwish up 6-3.
A side swap does happen after this round, so at round 10 is when we get the swap.
Round starting. Get ready.
Last round, see if they can adapt, get one more round for when they switch to defense.
I mean, even, again, we keep bringing up the whole 4v5 thing, but you can see that, like, their strategies are definitely, you know, much more coordinated than, you know, the previous game that we watched. And so that's where they're getting a lot of these rounds, is that teamwork, that coordination. It's working out for Narco S there.
Really gets one,
Tinkerella takes 2 with them. Almost 3.
Round
And
lost.
Mr. No Mercy able to get the trade kill there for Just James. 7-3 at the end of the first half. Deathwish
switching
with a
sides.
pretty strong lead, and they'll be on their attacking side, or the colonist side. And so, like I
Round
said, we
starting.
have the first pistol round of the second half. See a couple USPs, a couple Glocks.
And a lot of flashbangs. Mars, Bazinga both running double flashes, or is that double smokes? I think it's double smokes actually. So double smokes on both of them.
Oh, here comes a nade. Doesn't actually connect with Echo, but Spitfire able to get the opening pick. That's going to be huge, especially on defense there.
Just James on site alone right now. The cross is smoked.
Look at all that smoke. 4 smokes to cover the cross. I mean, that's a lot going on there.
Spitfire on the short angle here. Yes, goes up the ladder. Last one alive now. 1 versus 4. Gets 2.
1 versus 3. Actually, 1 versus 2. Mr. No Mercy taking a lot of damage there. In fact, Cuss actually has the health advantage here. Echo is 1 shot at this point. Oh, Cuss taking a lot of damage. Mr. No Mercy coming in for the cleanup. A very valiant effort by Cuss there. That was, he picking them off 1 by 1, trying to make things happen.
Yeah, almost able to do that 1v4 there at the end. The health low enough to do it. Just wasn't able to land those couple of shots that they needed at the very end there.
And so we see Deathwish taking the approach over towards the A site. Spitfire gets killed early on by Mr. No Mercy, and that's going to leave mid very much exposed. I mean, we see that Cuss is kind of holding it down, but Nova's all alone on site. And Tinkerella's just got pushed right through the smoke. Same thing with Bazinga.
Nova on the back of site here. Gets taken out by that ICP. Cuss taking a lot of shots.
Bazinga able to get the trade, though, and now it's a 1 versus 4. And Echo able to get the kill, just barely hanging on. I mean, look at the health bar. 9-3 for Deathwish. They're closing in.
Round starting.
MK.
Get ready.
All MKs except for that one ICP. Grass Ninja joining in for Narcos.
There's the 5th player. Maybe a little bit too late, but hey, they're making it happen.
Might be what they needed. Not going to be in for this round. We need rounds not quite connecting. Team Gorilla waiting in that tunnel. Spitfire just backing off.
It's looking like Narcos are kind of stacking over towards this ace here. Echo does get the pick onto Spitfire. March trying to get the damage. Just James actually very low.
I think it gets 2.
Just James gets 1.
No health on him though.
Gets another one. I mean, literally no health. Gets a third.
3.
And the crossfire from It's Echo and No Mercy eventually puts him down. But man, 3 picks at 1 HP. You got to give the commemoration or the commendation there. That's, you know, that's some clean stuff going on there.
Starting.
A great play. Wasn't able to clutch it out, but still able to pad that KD a little bit. We do have a 5th player now, though. Grass Ninja in the game.
And I think Spitfire might have spotted some of these players early. Doesn't take any damage, but Just James and Cuss maybe considering getting a little bit aggressive over on the B long there. Grass Ninja trading or getting Tingarilla. Echo taking out Spitfire. Just James killing Mars though. Echo getting killed by Cuss. And now it's a 2 versus 4.
No Mercy. In the middle. No health. Bazinga with him as well.
And Cuss trading out with Bazinga, and now it's No Mercy versus 3. And Nova able to get the kill onto Mr. No Mercy. Narcoes getting their 4th round.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring it back. They do have a 5th player now. They will be on match point. They cannot drop a single round. They need to win the next 7.
Round starting. Get ready.
Scoreboard, Just James at 16 and 12 right now. Tin Gorilla at 15 and 11.
Spitfire once again getting aggro mid, and he's going to at least hear all these players.
Spitfire actually getting onto that cat angle. Nobody went mid.
And Cuss with a nade onto Mars. He walks right into that. Just James killing Bazinga there. Echo trading out with Spitfire. Mr. No Mercy taking out Just James though, but at the cost of most of his health as Nova takes out Mr. No Mercy.
Tin Gorilla, last one alive, no health. 1 versus 3. Does not have the scanner here. Needs to go to the backside of this crate and pick it up.
And he was trying to pick up something, but Cuss able to take him out.
Match point.
Again, Deathwish still at that match point, but Narcoes starting to claw their way back.
Round starting.
10 to 5.
Still a comfortable lead, but don't get too comfortable. And Spitfire gets taken out early on, and that's kind of what Deathwish needed, was that early pick. It's going to open up mid just a little bit.
Ooh, that grenade. Almost landing on Grass Ninja there.
Tingarilla taking out Grass Ninja, speak of the devil. And Echo taking out Cuss with Util in his hand. And now it's Nova on the site all alone, but Mars going to take him out. And now it's Just James versus 4 for the final round. He has to clutch this out if Narcoes is to stay in this. And he gets 1 on Mr. No Mercy. And Tingarilla going to be able to close it out. Deathwish winning 11 to 5. And securing a 2-0 in this open qualifiers.
A very good showing by Deathwish. I personally would have liked to see the whole 5v5 the whole time, and Narcoes was able to get quite a few rounds.
Would have been 100% closer, for sure. And, you know, again, even despite that, like, they had some really good rounds when they were at 4v5, and Deathwish were just really getting split up. But, I mean, Deathwish ultimately going to take it 2-0, and we'll be moving on here to game number 3 against another team that is 2-0. But yeah, I suppose we go to intermission at this point while we wait for our other matches to get finished up.
Yep. Go to intermission now. And congratulations to Deathwish for that win.